Mr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Disco Elysium, shall we? I've got some people down here to talk to. Who is this? This
Have
is...
you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
Okay. This guy's got pretty unreal outfit on.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
They're playing marbles. I think.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
What?
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Okay. I got this. Ball time.
That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their prime.
Let's observe them first.
See? Your munching and complaining have ruined my concentration.
The man throws a metal ball toward a smaller wooden ball in the sand, missing it by a meter.
Mon Dieu. The pain in my back is unbearable. I can't even say if it's in my back or hip anymore. Feels like it's in both.
Aw.
I hope you pass out from it, you goddamn jellyfish.
Wow.
Men like you are the reason this nation is sinking.
Oh boy. Standing tall and proud, he looks at his partner with disgust.
Trying to throw something as close to a predetermined point as possible. Measuring. This must be the age-old game of petanque.
Petanque.
Shush. Ignore them. They don't know what they're doing. They're old. You are letting down yourself and the team. Get in the damn game already.
The team? Wait, what
Doesn't
team?
matter what team. Pick a team. Any team. The blue team. You're letting them down. Get in the game and throw the goddamn ball.
Why are you so mean to me?
Eyes on the ball, Dinky Winky.
Oh boy. Oh no, what happened? So I was actually better when I didn't know what the game was. That's hysterical. A moment of your time. I'm not going to get involved because my chance is so low, but that's funny.
Sure, officer. I am René Arnoux, and my specially abled partner here is Gaston Martin. How can we help you?
Okay. Well, I'm going to make a fool of myself and expose something, but the game is has created its own reality with elements from our historical reality and our national political reality, but it's its own. So they all have, what sound to me to be French accents with French names, but there is no France. Ken appears to be, by the spelling of his name, Japanese, but there's no Japan. My character, and maybe even Gart, or the guy who, cafeteria manager man, and Kuno, they have a British accent, but there's no Britain. We're in Revachol, which is like a fantasy parallel kind of France. But the name of this place, like the Insular or the Isolar or whatever they call it, is totally different. So I think it's really, really interesting to try to figure out, what they're keeping consistent from our world, and then what they're manipulating for the purposes of creating a universe that is unique to itself. Like, the dates are absolutely bizarre. And, the technology is bizarre. The cars are bizarre. So it's really, really cool mashup, I guess, is how you would put it. Anyway, that's just an aside. There's a very real possibility that this is based in some kind of real place that I just don't know of because my geographical knowledge is about a 2 out of 100. So apologies if I'm like thinking this is all fictional and someone's like, no, this is all legit, but I don't think it is. I just want to leave a loophole or leave some room for my own incompetence, which is legendary. Do you know anything about the man hanged in the backyard of Whirling in Rags?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
Right, so I'm in Martinez. But you don't have a problem with
Cop
cops?
is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
All right.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
What about police women? Ooh, I can get my inner feminist on. Let's see.
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative duties.
I'm going to get into it with this guy and his weird hat. There are no duties RCM women couldn't carry out.
But you must agree that nature, in her infinite wisdom, has made men more fit to perform certain, more challenging tasks. Don't you, officer?
No, I don't think there's any evolutionary inequality at play
Really,
here.
officer. Match an average woman against an average man in a dark alley and see who comes out on top. Gender equality is a very noble, very modern idea. But in real life, primal roles prevail. But I do not wish to discuss this matter further.
You seem to be playing in a crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Do you know what created it?
I do. Fire from heavy artillery.
Okay, it's a crater left by artillery fire, but why?
Why what?
Why was heavy artillery used?
Because that's what happens when communists hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Okay. So again, like what, communists or communards? Who are these?
Commies, communists,
Oh, there we go.
socialists, anarchists, call them what you like. They just chose the name to feel special. Senseless sentimentality.
Did you use heavy artillery fire against them?
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked.
Wow.
Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
Huh.
It was probably a bit more complicated than that.
Why shell them here in Martinez?
Because this place is a damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first.
The beachhead?
Yes. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
I see.
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08.
Deathblow?
The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Alright, so, you know, sometimes I run away with myself and get really lack self-confidence because using the internet just further proves how little I know about anything, but this is completely fictional. So, anyway, it's amusing though. Deathblow sounds grim.
This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Alright.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Yeah, he's pretty angry. The coalition?
Don't get me wrong, officer. I hate those foreign dogs, but the enemy of my enemy and all that. They're the lesser evil.
That explains all the war
Damn
damage.
right, son. They laid the fire of hell on this city before they stormed it. And it worked, too.
I mean, this game is unbelievable. Like, normally, sometimes if I'm playing a game like this, all of this side story, I might just be like, I'm not going to get into it. It's too much. I just want to focus on progressing in the game. But the story itself is good, and, the voice acting is so good that I'm interested in everything.
The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
I think I was talking to Mialari about this, and she was explaining how basically this, at least, I don't mean to put words in her mouth, but she was saying, like, when she played it with the original version, only certain parts of the game were voice acted. And so it became, like, over time, a little bit more tedious to read everything. But now with the final cut, because everything is voice acted, it's just like a delight the whole way through. I can just sit here like it's an interactive novel for a good bit of the game, and then know that all of this information is adding context to the story and the crimes that I'm going to be investigating.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course, they still hold influence.
I see.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players on the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
I do. Let me present one. Foreign powers cleaned up our mess, and now they rule us. Shake your head in shame. That's how it should be. Soft socialists paving the way for the hard working class to take over. Now I'll do this one.
I'm sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frissel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
No.
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
It does. Empathy.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio. This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
Who was Frissel?
Damn Frissel. He was the king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the crown. He died in the hands of the Hyperlay, in a very public execution.
Wow. You mentioned Guillaume?
A true king in both blood and mind led Revachol before Frissel. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile.
Huh.
Some manner of self-deceit is present in his thinking. Sounds like this Guillaume abandoned him, and he doesn't want to admit it.
Boy, it's interesting. I mean, like, normally I'm not in favor of monarchies, so I kind of, understand the idea of a revolution, a political revolution against an institution like a monarchy. But here I just have, sympathy all around. What exactly is a suzerain?
The suzerain is the king! Has everyone forgotten already? They've forgotten already.
Yeah.
It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened.
Uh-huh.
When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
Composure legendary. What is it about this old soldier that makes him stand so proud? God. What about the statue of Philippe III?
Ah, yes. King Philip III on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
I see.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
Okay, I like this guy.
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
And how should a true king rule?
Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
Seems to me a leader should take care of his people before himself.
ELYSIUM is only as strong as its leader. That's why it was such madness to try to...
Don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
Okay, Gaston, I'll spare you.
The Carabiner doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve.
Wow. What was that about cocaine?
Old Philip was a big fan of the purple nose candy the nobility loved so much. A cocaine connoisseur of sorts. His egocentricity is borderline legendary.
You can't even take responsibility for yourself. How could you fathom the responsibility weighing on the shoulders of a ruler?
Oh boy, he's really defensive.
That's why the Philippian kings use cocaine. For clarity of vision. To aid in their work. Regnum cocainum. Revachol's finest years.
Wow. He seems to grow taller, brimming with pride about the past.
Of course. Clarity of vision. Awareness.
Kim is chiming in finally. He's been standing here stoically, just taking all this in.
Philippe III was even brought into this world with the help of cocaine. The court medic administered a dose to his mother when she was in labor, and it is well known that with the help of cocaine, only the purest, of course, he was able to connect with higher realms.
Oh boy, we're getting supernatural.
Higher realms. Of course, it all makes sense.
It does, Inland Empire.
He's just making excuses for the king's habits, isn't he?
What was that about higher realms? Sounds interesting.
It's really not. Please, do spare us the cocaine fairy tales.
Yes, indeed. We're not here to investigate the drug trade of centuries past.
Ooh, Kim is on this too. He's like, look, let's just get out of this. Let's talk about
Right.
something else. Thank you for your time. All right. Well, I did forget to level up, so let's do that. I can level up my logic and, you know, get really, really good at being logical, which is interesting. What is Inland Empire? Hunches and gut feelings, dreams and waking life. Visual calculus. My visual calculus is bad, but I like just being a man of just unbelievable logic. There we go. So we have a really good logic. Perfect. Alright, map. Horseback monument. Oh, these are all the checks that I can go back and try to do. Cool. What about this dude?
I have really outdone myself. This is divine.
Ah, he loves his sandwich.
Yes, that's what you need, Gaston. More padding on that fat ass of yours. I hope your heart gives out.
Jeez.
René, it's a little pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle.
Uh-huh.
Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day?
Looks delicious. Could I have a bite? Hysterical. Tell me, what do you know about the dead
Let
man?
me think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know, really.
Really? You know absolutely
No,
nothing?
officers, I'm sorry. and I really would like to assist. You are both good guys. I can see that.
Thanks, buddy.
Then help them, you wimp. You have plenty of shoulder with the ghost caviar in the Union. Someone must know something.
He means caviar socialists.
Caviar
I
socialists.
wish I could, but I just don't know anything. I always keep my nose clean and don't gossip. Everyone knows and respects that.
Alright, so he does know stuff. He's just not going to
Odd.
say.
He doesn't seem to be lying, but there's something off here.
Sounds a bit like you're holding back.
I'm not even anyone.
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of Union prick he can't even speak properly.
Oh boy.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, René? I'm not anyone important in the Union. I just know Evrard.
And who is this Evart you know?
Evrard Claire. Everyone in Martinez knows the Claire brothers. I taught these boys human studies and history in the gymnasium.
I see.
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history. Only heard about it years later, when it had already moved on. You don't know history.
Man, this guy is cranky.
The old soldier mumbles something under his breath and turns to face the sea. There he stands, proud, rigid and alone, like a cracking marble statue.
Let's try not to get caught in a crossfire.
Yeah.
Lest we leave riddled with bullet holes. This animosity is ancient.
Are you a union member?
Oh, in many ways, yes. Like an honorary member. I attend meetings and parties, help with little things. Evrard, Edgar, and the older debarders all know me.
In many ways?
Oh, yes.
So you're not an actual
Not
member.
in the technical sense. I don't have a vote or a membership card. But Evrard keeps me on the payroll. Just for the little things.
Okay.
So that's what it was before. Him hiding something. He tries to make it look like he's a big deal in the Union, and now the illusion is disintegrating before your and René's eyes.
Oh, so he doesn't know anything and he's not a
He
big deal.
doesn't know anything, because no one tells him anything. He's an outsider.
Ah.
Of course he's not a member. He's not a member of anything. I knew that. He's a Weservein. Turns to where the wind blows and tries to look important.
Oh boy.
I hate the socialist rabble, but even siding with them is better than living your entire life on the fence. Never committing to anything. Pick a damn side already.
What are the little things you do for Everard?
Writing work mostly. Occasionally, he needs something written, and I happen to have a way with words, people say.
What kinds of things do you write for him?
Oh, nothing official, I assure you. Just essays for the newspapers. About Martinez and how things are and how they could be. Evrard and I had these long talks where
Well, he tells his little pen man exactly what to say. It's commie propaganda, plain and simple. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh boy.
That's why Gaston isn't a Union member. Everard needs a neutral party to speak his ideas.
Wow, look at this. I succeeded at this logic check that was legendary. And I just raised... If I wouldn't have just put that point in logic, I wouldn't have made this check. Wow, cool. Are you a caviar socialist?
I don't even consider myself a regular socialist. Politics is not really something I involve myself in, officer.
How can you write if you're not political?
Officer, I have a vivid imagination. And like I said, I have a way with words. That's enough. No need to sink into politics.
He just fluffs it up.
Yeah, rhetoric. I love it.
Of course. Don't sink into anything. Don't sink into any fight. Only sink into your couch.
But you need to believe in something. Freedom, the people, or money.
I believe everyone has the right to think and do whatever they want, even if it's nothing at all. I'm very adaptable.
I guess so.
Mon Dieu.
The the carabinier closes his eyes like he's never going to open them again. Hilarious. That's all for now.
No, thank you. For being consummate professionals, you'll have this case wrapped up in no time.
Thank you for the vote of confidence. What are the rules of the game?
The goal is to throw your bull as close to the cochonnet as you can.
Uh-huh.
That's the cochonnet.
Tell me more.
Well, first, you draw a circle about a half a meter in diameter. We made ours out of rope. Then, the order of play is determined by a coin toss. You win it. You get to throw the cochonnet. Then, the players aim to throw their bulls as close to the cochonnet as possible. They must stay in the circle and keep both feet planted.
Is there anything else you can tell
I
me?
could, but I'd rather not. I don't want to take up your time with trivial details, officer.
I think I get it. Thank you.
Put that knowledge to good use in 50 years. I'm sure of that, officer.
Oh boy.
I don't like where this is going, officer. Don't you think we should do something else now?
Yep, we got a case to solve. Good point. What's this? Tire tracks leading onto the roof. The slush and rain has almost washed them off. Wait, he was going to say something over here. What is this? The spirited chirps and clicks of swallows fill the air. Oh, okay. Well, then never mind. Let me see if I can... Can I get to this? Yes, I can. Oh, there's a fence here. Alright. Let me look at this really fast. What is this? An ancient fountain. It doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree in it. Alright, I need to go assault the... and by assault, I mean with questions. This lady. She's not telling the truth.
I can't believe it's snowing again.
Continue.
It felt like springtime just a few days ago.
Tell me, what exactly have you been doing in your greenhouse in March?
Well, this might be the last snow we get. At least I hope so.
Uh-huh.
Snow has nutrients in it. Helps everything green up in the spring. At least that's what my grandma always told me.
Oh.
Yes, think about the cute grandma, not the weird snow.
Squint your eyes and look at her intently.
Stop looking at her. Look around. What do you see?
The traffic jam?
That's right. And the canal, the bookstore, the harbor gates. This is a great vantage point for keeping an eye on you.
Interesting. Are you by chance keeping an eye on us?
No, of course not. I don't understand what this is about. The kid did this, right? The red-haired rat? Can't say a sentence without or kipped. He's always giving me trouble.
I was talking to him, yes.
Maybe you shouldn't be. I mean, you do your job, but that kid is beyond help,
Yeah, he is.
and he certainly won't help you.
Okay.
You've been resting here for quite a while, haven't you?
The lieutenant intervenes, looking at her intently.
Yes, I'm tired.
I see.
I understand. The RCM isn't welcome here, and the locals want to keep an eye on us.
There's silence, the smallest of smiles.
Wow.
That's okay, miss. Do what you have to do. I think we're done here. Let's go.
Let's go. Alright, so they're keeping an eye on us. Interesting. Alright, but we completed the task, so we got some experience. Alright, I gotta inspect the body. Call Sylvie using Kim's shortwave to ask whether she made the call. Okay, let's do that. I need to use the car, man.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the...
Pick up the radio.
Precinct 57, how may I assist you?
I need you to connect me to a civilian, a Sylvie. She may have reported a murder.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Kim, didn't Gart give you the number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
That's right.
Received. Hold on, officer.
All right, thank you. Wait patiently.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi slowly begins to tap a little rhythm with his right foot. Quite a lot of time has
I
passed.
could have done the rhythm. He did the rhythm.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
Thank you.
Yes, hello?
Oh, here she is. Sylvie, I believe we've met before. This is me, a detective from the Whirling in Rags.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
You can hear resentment in her tone.
Uh-oh.
She's not thrilled to be talking to you again.
You quit your job. Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Uh-oh.
Why not?
Did you leave because of Gart?
What? No, why would you even think that?
He told me he asked you out. Are you saying it didn't happen?
Please, don't bring Gart into this. It's none of your business.
Oh.
I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again.
Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
But why didn't you call? Didn't the corpse behind your workplace bother you?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the union already knew about the corpse.
Wait a minute, what? What does the union have to do with anything?
Please. The union would get angry.
You can hear her adjust the receiver in her hand. The union would get angry. What do you mean by that?
You know, what the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Wait, Kim, lower your microphone. Is the union the law around here?
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the dock workers union.
Okay.
Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
I am the authority around here. Looks like there's a limit to my authority then. Tell me, why exactly did you let a corpse hang in your own backyard for weeks instead of calling us?
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Okay.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways. No, don't push her. It sounds as if she's about to cry.
Okay, let's see. What others?
The other people who live around here. Local people. I didn't want trouble.
Okay.
Her voice is resigned and weak.
What trouble?
You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the union, internally.
Okay.
Please, I just didn't want any trouble.
Alright. I could go authority or I could go empathy. I see. Don't worry about it. I understand.
What else can I do for you?
Do you know who made the call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the union's phone, or the one on the coast.
I see.
So the union has a phone, and there's one further down the coast. Got it.
Got it.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Okay, next question.
Yeah, go on.
Do you know how my paperwork ended up in the trash container behind the whirling?
Well, you tried to jam it down the toilet, sir, clogging it completely. After I had unclogged the toilet and retrieved the paperwork, I threw it out in the trash, thinking you didn't need it. I am sorry about that. Anything else, detective?
Have you seen my badge?
Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer. The law.
Uh-huh.
This exact conversation has happened before. Establishing authority before this young girl seems to have been important to you in the past. Don't go there again.
Okay, my badge is missing. Have you seen it anywhere?
Oh, no, I haven't, sorry.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
Kim doesn't have a uniform and he seems real.
He's in plain clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where your uniform is.
Oh boy.
There are officers who wear the signature Perseus black uniforms to the highest ranks in the RCM and end up buried in them as well. Others do it more casually. Looks like you're one of them.
Have you seen my gun?
No, not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective.
Oh boy. I showed you my gun. When did this
You
happen?
were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating, and
And what did I
you were
do?
waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
Oh my god. Oh, this is ridiculous. This character broke.
Oh, those again. I have been trying to wean you off them.
Off of
You
what?
know, when you put your gun, your actual gun, on your temple and pretend to shoot your brains out, off of that, people don't like that.
I can see that.
I remember this. You were screaming things like, "My brains are all over the wall, painting them red. I won't be seeing it, 'cause these are my brains. I can't see without my brains." Very nice visuals there.
Oh my god. No wonder she doesn't want to talk to me.
Some poor sod was trying to eat his pudding while you were screaming, spit flying, imitating the mercy shot right next to him. Spat some in his food. I don't think he touched it after.
Okay, I don't know what to say.
Me neither.
Why would I threaten to kill myself? I mean, look at this world. I would love to stay.
There is silence on the other end of the line.
Hilarious. Okay, what happened? I'm not going to say this. I should have just killed myself because I don't want to lose morale. What happened to my gun?
No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like big butts cannot lie and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns.
Oh boy.
It almost looked like you pawned it. But believe me, I did not ask.
Okay. Have you seen my uniform?
Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on. The disco things.
The disco things. I got everything I
I
need.
do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Wait, why does she seem angry with you?
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags when she was still working there.
Wait, before you go, you're mad at me, right? Tell me, what did I do? I can't remember anything.
I'm not mad. It's just you were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. It just made me want to quit.
What skua thing?
The stuffed bird, the great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac.
Oh.
I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
Oh my god. Look at this response. These are ridiculous. Why do I always end up screwing everything up?
It was a pretty bird, there since I started working in whirling. I really liked her. We call her Scotty.
Oh my god. I made her quit because of what I did to the bird. And Gart's trying to repair it.
There's genuine sadness in her voice.
You're telling me that I was the one that made you want to quit?
Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this place.
Oh no.
I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you...
Go on, I want to know what I did.
Well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive.
Uh-oh.
Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now.
Which song?
We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
Sorry. Sorry about the
To
song.
hell with that song.
Aw.
Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there.
I'm gonna sing this We Go On at the karaoke.
I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know.
Oh, man.
And then screamed something about how you're a piece of shit human being, and why does anyone even let you work as a policeman? That you'd fire yourself, but you can't even do that.
I'm sorry.
And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen.
Oh, my God.
I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself.
Okay, I get it. I wasn't a very good tenant.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
Well, girl, listen up a little. Don't you ever party? Oh, boy. Well, you're the worst tavern wench I ever seen. I was trying to show you the world of tomorrow, the great panic at the end. I'm truly sorry.
God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
But when I spoke to Gart, it seemed like he thought you left because of him.
Wait, really? No, this is absolutely not true. I like Gart. I really do.
Didn't he cross the line when he asked you out?
No, I was actually flattered. I've always liked him. It was just bad timing. With the corpse and all that.
Oh.
There's a pause. You can almost see her on the other side. The telephone cord coiled around her index.
Well, let me go tell Gart. I can make his day.
I didn't know what to say to him later. Then you came and destroyed the place. So I left without explaining. I should have told him, maybe.
I can tell him.
Okay, but please don't mess it up. Please don't take out your gun or something.
What else did I sing besides the oh? I'm looking for a song.
All sorts of things. From disco, rock too. So much disco and rock.
Maybe you can help me identify this one particular song.
Which one would that be?
One that was really sad.
Sad? I think the one you mean is the smallest church in Saint-Saëns. Butchered that right up.
Oh boy.
Interesting. You still have to find it, however.
Right. Thank you for talking with me. Take care.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
I'm done.
57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
Close the door. What is this?
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your corpo type.
Wait, there are corpo types?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
Sorry cop? I'm sorry, I'm not sure. Cool cop?
No, you're the sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we? Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here.
I'm sorry.
Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info. Or maybe every time you say you're
Thought
sorry,
gained,
you
rigorous
get $1 million
self-critique.
bucks. That won't happen.
I'm gonna get $1 million. My logic has saved me. Alright, so I can have a new thought if I want it. I'm really close, though, to finishing a thought. Anyway, we'll keep what we have for now until I finish it. Well, everyone, I think this is a terrific place to stop. We have got a whole bunch of information about people. We solved a bunch of these smaller quests, and now we can go talk to Gart and make his day, make him hate us even more, and feel bad about the bird that he's repairing because we damaged it. Thanks so much for watching. Have an excellent evening or day. Take care, everybody.